Hey, what's up? I'm gonna make a video really quick because I have to hang out in my car for a little bit and let it run because it barely started last time I started, so I have to let it run for like 15 minutes. Plus, can't do nothing with the computer now because I got doing this fucking transfer shit. So, yeah, this video basically I think is it's like, you know, in the new world. I think one big change between the old world and the new world is that in the new world, there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody. You don't have to step over people in order to be successful. I got kind of the idea to make this video a couple weeks ago. I made a video in the educational system. We need to include ranking for everything to help with the meritocracy and get rid of grades, you know, where the teacher's like, huh, let's see, I like this kid, yeah, give him an A. I don't like him, give him a D, you know. And then, you know, I kind of started thinking, well, you know, ranking, that's kind of like you know, you have to step over people, you have to beat people. But I think ranking is good, but also there should be, like, you know, benchmarks for what something is competent, you know. But it's a lot more suggestive of your merit if you include the ranking. But at the same time, you know, I think there is room for everybody in a world that has a strong GDP. Everybody can basically have enough food to survive and do what they want. You know, if we have free energy and free, you know, if you want to have extra resources to go do extra stuff, you would, I guess, get a job and make that little bit extra money. But you know, a lot of people, like, they use that word successful a lot. Like, I'm successful, and I kind of, in a limited world, you know, a limited resources world, which is what we live in now, successful kind of means beating out other people. Like, if you're successful radio host, you've got lots and lots of viewers, and if you're going to have lots of viewers, you're basically taking viewers away from other people, and it's kind of yeah, so I don't know if I think successful should be basically if you're doing it and you're doing a good job at it. I don't think it should mean that somebody should be able to call themselves successful if they just do it. You know, even if they're at the bottom of the pack. Like, if you're a radio host and you have like 5 viewers, but you do it every day and you're enjoying it, you're successful. Because you're still doing it. You know, and I think you can get away with, like, doing a radio show and only having 5 viewers if you don't have to have a job. You know what I mean? And you're successful. So successful, I think, should be basically a mark of whether or not you're doing whatever you're doing and you keep doing it and you're enjoying doing what you're doing. Yeah, and so that whole idea of ranking shouldn't be like all that it's about. I mean, education, I'm sure a lot of people, because if you're in school and they're ranking everything that you're doing, and the more things that you're interested in, the lower your rankings are going to be. The lower you're going to be on the totem pole, because you're not applying your time into getting high ranking on specific things. So it's kind of not really something to really think about or worry about. It's just, you know, maybe you could just get to that level of competence and then just quit and then go to something else incompetent and quit. And then maybe you could get ranked as the best person and with competency levels in the most amount of subjects, you know, and then that can be its own ranking system. But, you know, but yeah, I think one thing about the world and the way that the world is these days is, yeah, you don't have to step over anybody in order to. I don't think we're going to have to step over anybody to be successful. But you know, you could think like, well, how is that going to change the biosphere? Because a lot of animals that we think are beautiful and stuff, they live from eating other animals. Like lions live by attacking gazelles and stuff, but they actually help the gazelles by weeding out the weak and letting those that species get stronger by, you know, making them have to run around and stuff. But yeah, but I think there's going to be a basic change, basically, in how the biosphere and the whole world works, and just people motivating themselves, not out of fear. Yeah, this is kind of a complicated subject, so maybe I should do more videos about it later, but I hope this made sense. Just a short video.